Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video here for Oshi Season 3, Episode 5. Last episode was one of the best episodes of the entire show. It's for sure the best episode of this season, but even one of the best episodes of the entire show in the literal most devastating way possible. Like, holy... Oh, that episode was a trip. The beginning scene with Ruby and her determination, and she continued rising in popularity, and then Aqua finding out the truth, and then the Kana scene, the subsequent Kana scene, Akane finding out who Aqua's father is, the fact that the implications that he had a kid with a girl when he was like 11 years old. I mean, it's so fucking messy. But oh my god, was the last episode amazing. The animation drawing quality was absurdly good, and as a whole, obviously, like, the content of the episode was like the biggest level of despair imaginable. Holy shit, I felt so bad for Kana, and I'm so scared for Akane now, because it feels like Akane might be in, we learned his name was Hikaru's crosshairs possibly, so I'm worried for her. Aqua's reverting back to his revenge path with the trauma just all back to the forefront, and he clearly wanted to get away from it so badly, but his past life, who admired in place of Serena, I think that was her name, whatever her name was, Ruby's old name, he inherited, you know, her love for so his past self was telling him he couldn't let it go, and then his child self was telling him he couldn't let it go no matter how much he desperately wanted to. He was trying to get them to go away and everything, and then consider the final nail in the coffin, Kana just being the angel she is, showed up to try and help Aqua, you know, after she's been basically entirely ghosted for a year by like her best friend, and obviously someone she was in love with as well, and like she's trying to move on, trying to just get away from it and all the above, and she sees him here just in the rain on a bench, so she's like, of course she's not just gonna leave him there. She almost did, because she thinks he didn't want her around, obviously, but she couldn't leave him like that. And the first thing that happens is he smacks her away so badly her hand was red from it, and it's so, oh my god, everything is so bad right now. Everything is so dark and bad and sad and brutal and scary and all the above. So we're gonna see where we go in this episode. Also, some of you in the comments are fucking disgusting. Jesus Christ, you guys' ire for Kana is absolutely insane. I do not get it. Kana is best girl for me in this show, but even then I still like Akane and everything like that, but presumably Akane fans were dropping some insanely fucked up comments, like glad that what happened to Kana happened, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I don't get that at all. That's crazy behavior. So anyway, I feel like I had to comment on that because there was an overwhelming amount of comments that were just like celebrating and maybe not even some that were celebrating, but some that were using it as an opportunity to shit on Kana when there's no real bad guy in this scenario. It's just a wholly fucked situation, and the scene with Kana and Aqua was so bad because obviously you could say on one hand you wish Kana would still reach out to him, seeing he's clearly going through something mentally, but obviously in her own point of view, like, what else other conclusion is there to come to other than like she did something for him to hate her at this point, for the fact that he's literally slapping her away, and then on Aqua's side, he's going through, you want him to run after her, but he's so in his own head about the revelation he just had, there's no way he could do that. He just despairs in that moment. It's just such a shitty situation all around, and really irked me the way the comments, you guys in the comments were talking about Kana and that whole situation, and just her as a whole was very horribly distasteful. Anyway, enough yapping about that. I don't really care. I'm gonna watch the show how I want to watch the show. Kana is best girl, and I will continue to proclaim that as much as I watch, even if I do also like characters like Akane. You can like both. It's possible. I know that sounds insane, but it's possible to like both of them. And yeah, it's trauma central right now. We got Ruby on the rise, Aqua traumatized, Kana traumatized, fucking everybody's dealing with some shit right now. Hopefully Akane, I really don't know what's gonna happen with her, but we'll fucking see, man. Obviously, she's probably gonna get roped back into it with Aqua again and realize that Aqua has realized the truth. But Yeah, anyway, we need to learn more about Hikaru as well. I don't know if we'll dive further into that backstory this episode, because we saw him with he was 14, she was 15, or no, she was 16, he was 15, I think, right? Because I got pregnant when she was 16. Anyway, I really need to see Hikaru's backstory. It sounds like I need to see what happened with Himekawa's mother. How old because presumably she was a lot older than Hikaru whenever she got pregnant with his child. Is still crazy that he was like 11, but you could maybe assume that the reason that Himekawa's father took out, or plausibly, we don't entirely know how that went down, but could have taken out Himekawa's mother, the possibility at how he did or why he did that could be involved with the fact that maybe he found out that his lover had slept with like a child or something like that and gotten pregnant from a child. I really don't know. We'll continue to see where this goes, though. Long intro here, so I apologize, but there's so much to talk about regarding last episode. Absolutely amazing episode. Horrible situation for literally everybody involved at the moment. Even Memcho's going through it at the moment with how she's feeling like her own work she put into her channel and into the B Komachi channel has just been dusted in an instant, with Ruby's popularity bringing in so many people. They were even saying both Kana and Mem get hate comments when Ruby's not present in the videos, and so Kana and Mem are on the down low on the B Komachi group. It's all about Ruby, but obviously I know it's easy for Mem to think that way, but I hope she realizes how much hard work she put into maintaining their channel and things like that as well, and how much hard work she put into her own. And so I don't know, I just hope we get an amicable conclusion for everybody, but right now it's really seeming like everybody's going through it. Miyako was even fucking going through it, trying to help Ruby and everything like that. As I said, we're gonna see where this goes. Let's hop into it. Per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have done anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions, so feel free to check out either of those over your will. Now, I've heard us up straight into Oshi no Ko Season 3, Episode 5. Oh yeah, also some stuff I didn't notice as well. I think there was even a frame where Akane was on stage, and she was using, like when she was on stage, like accepting her reward, she had the eyes, like the star eyes if I'm not mistaken. I might go find that frame after the OP here. I'm pretty certain there's a frame of her like receiving the award, and she's got the eyes. She's emulating Ai to continue furthering her career and things like that. It's fucking working. She's gotten huge. But I genuinely do think that's what the frame in the OP is supposed to be. When Akane looks in the mirror, it's like she doesn't even really see herself there anymore. She sees I in the mirror. So I actually want to go see if if I saw that frame correctly or not. Hold on. Yeah, I was right. It's right there. Literally, when she's accepting her award, she's got the star eyes. She is acting as I even when receiving her reward here. And if you look in both of her acting things she has in the back here, she's got the star eye as well. She's using this eye persona to further her career. You can see it, yeah, back here as well. That's crazy. I can't believe I didn't clock that when I was watching. It's right here during this frame, and it sits here for a minute. Okay, seems like we're starting off the episode with possibly some Hikaru stuff here. Oh my god, that is so... Oh my god, so they bluntly say it here, but you could infer from the end of last episode. Jesus Christ, that is so bad. Oh my god, especially considering if it was just like an 11-year-old and a 12-year-old, that's still really bad, obviously, but at least in that situation, nobody's being groomed. That is just two children who did some shit that they should not be doing as kids. But the woman is, as far as we understand, a lot older than Hikaru. That makes it so disgusting. I wonder if they're going to talk about the woman's age here or not, but that's crazy. She was just, depending on how much older, she's just a flat-out predator. Oh my god, indeed. Tons of revolting scandals like this one. Ugh. Yeah, we have seen that in full force throughout all this show. So if he was, that's true. Aqua thinks he's going after their father, who he presumes is some like older guy or something. But if he was 15 when it happened, will they really? But then again, you could frame him with the conspiracy for murder now. Like back then, it wouldn't be a crime because he didn't kill Oh no, I'm so dumb. I'm so sorry. I was thinking in present time. No, Hikaru had that guy killed when they were still young. No. Both I and Hikaru would have been adults by the time that he had I killed. If Aqua was able to get him to confess to sending that fan to murder, conspiracy to murder, I believe is what the crime charge would be. If they were to get him to confess, he would be charged as an adult because I died when she was 18, 19, 20? Fuck, I don't remember the exact age I died, but depending on it, Hikaru would have been an adultess too. He would not be registered as a minor anymore. No. When he got I pregnant, he was a minor, yes, but when he had her killed, no, I don't think he would have been. I just don't think this is the case, no? Because I was thinking at first, I was thinking present time, so I was like, he's way older, but no. And then I thought back to when Aqua died, when Goto died, Hikaru would have very much been like 15. And Hikaru did try to have I killed then already, but the killer instead killed Goto and I survived that. But then Hikaru went after her again, but that was several years in the future. Aqua and Ruby were already 3 or 4 at that point, so I really do think I would have been like 20 and Hikaru would have been like 19. So you could easily get him pinned for conspiracy to murder charges. Maybe not easily, you need evidence, but you could. This is just not the case, is it not? Am I being insane here? He would have been an adult when he conspired to murder I. They both would have been adults at that point. That you can get him for. Anything else, maybe not, because he was a minor at that point, but when I died, they were fully adults by that point. There's no way that you couldn't charge him for that. I just don't think this is correct. Unless do you not become like registered as an adult in Japan? And hold on. It says the legal age, April 1st, 2022, the legal age of adulthood in Japan was lowered from 20 to 18 years old. When was this show? When did this manga? We're in the latter half of the manga, which I would assume is probably within more recent years, but I guess technically this series, well then again, it depends on when this series takes. I guess they would be going off of the old Japan rules where you're not an adult until you're 20. Since that ruling to lower it to 18 was much more recently, that was 2022. I would assume in universe here, we're going for the legal age in Japan is 20. In which case, even if I had been killed when she was 20, he would have been 19. And so he would have been a minor at that point. So I suppose technically Akane is correct. Okay. Hey! Yes. Thank you. Thank you. She's quite flipped her tone here from what she originally said to Aqua. Whoa, okay, well, I didn't mean that. It's not what I meant. I appreciate that you don't want to get Aqua involved. She wants to keep him out of this business now, but I didn't mean you go and do it yourself. Unless she's gonna try to get him thrown in prison or something, then that I can get behind. But then again, she just said he wouldn't get prison time. So what, are you gonna go kill him yourself? No, I don't want you to do that either. Taiki Himekawa, do you know what time rehearsal is tomorrow? I think the old man said it'd be later in the day, so around 4 p.m. Got it, thank you very much. Can we meet up for a chat? There's something I'd like to ask you. If we can do it near the studio, sure. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, she's got fucking images of them posted on her wall and shit. Jesus Christ. She's asking just everybody. I don't like the really eerie music that's playing here. Likely an abuser. Yep, that is the woman that's Himiko's mother and father right there. I somehow recognize the bottom half. Meeting Kamiki reeled in her self-destructive urges. Hikaru Kamiki started an agency at 25, was in law life for 6 years from the age of 10 to 16. No details on later activity. College grad, majored in the sciences, under 78 meters tall. Aqua Hoshino, been in showbiz since childhood, thinks the target of his revenge is dead, must not be allowed to come into contact. That middle line there is not so true anymore, Akane. I'm sorry to tell you. You've been putting in detective work, girl, but I worry for your own safety. You're going snooping around too much. Something tells me Hikaru would not like how much you're snooping around. Is his room still just trashed? Or they're really refusing to show us like his face and his eyes or anything like that. I know we're gonna get a big like dark eye reveal when he's back to it. Yeah, gotta diffuse the I'm totally not looking for your father. Nope. Not at all. What are you talking about? That part's true, okay. I'm not sure that's something Aqua would care about a whole lot. Whoa. No, the star is not back in his eyes yet. Little by little gave him hope to live a normal fucking life. It's maybe reluctant to let go of the times I'm spending with you. There you go. He's actually beginning to develop some genuine feelings for her here. Oh, what should I do? Ooh, he's really stuck at a crossroads. She's his last lingering, because the bridge with KANA got burned last episode, so he believes. I believe it'll I hope to God it'll get fixed, but he believes that bridge is burned. She is his last lingering thing, because Ruby's gone as well. She's off doing whatever. She is his last lingering thing to stop him from snapping and going on his revenge path again. You decide for me. Oh God, is she starting to clock that he might know? A very sweet scene, very, very heartfelt scene here from Aqua. I feel like if this is the first time this season we've got his genuine thoughts on something. This motherfucker is so cagey. And also, unlike previous seasons where we got a lot of Aqua inner monologue and things like that in his head, we've gotten very little of that this season, I feel. Like, very little, because it's been so Ruby focused and everything like that. We've gotten very little of Aqua's actual feelings of what have gone on in this year that had passed. Oh God. Good. I like this too. Make sure, yeah, this is so much better than her like deciding for him, obviously. He's his own person. He can't become dependent on her. And this being such an, obviously Akane, maybe she's cluing into it a bit, but doesn't realize the full weight of this decision here is doing the best thing by forcing him to choose, because if he was to just let her decide, he'd probably just become dependent on her for forever. Okay, so she hasn't come to the full conclusion of what he's realized here. She said the right things that needed to be said there, though, but yeah, she's not realized the weight. She has not realized the full weight of everything she just said there, though. But this might also lead him down the path of being like, I gotta pick for myself. I'm picking revenge. That really could be where this is headed. They will come when he's freed from her. Oh no, her face got leaked. Oh, hello, Kana. Obviously, we know Yoshizumi here is Ruby's manager now, effectively. She went off on people she hated and made a whole... Oh... Phew. She's got that corpo backing, right? She's a total bitch can't fit in there, so what is she calling her, a slut or something? Yeah, the fucking, what's his name? Pioi? I forgot his name. Mega canceled his stuff streaming for a while. Oh, that's yikes. Whoa! You're trying to bring another person into B Komachi. That would be very interesting. Make her an idol, huh? How you feeling about that, Kana? Yeah, I was gonna say, ever since her, which is very shocking, by the way. Presumably, as far as we were led to believe, she did amazingly during the Tokyo Blade play. I am shocked she got no acting offers after that. I'm genuinely shocked that she got nothing after that. Because Akane's career blew up after that. I know she's part of Bikomachi, but she can still do acting stuff as well. She did the Tokyo Blade play while being a part of Bikomachi. Idol gigs is a part of a package deal with Ruby. And Ruby's at center middle stage there. This is what I wanted to do. Yeah, that was her whole thing about, you know, the finale of season 1 was, she was gonna, I can't, what was the exact word she used? Let me go get that. I gotta go back to fucking High Dive for that. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Yeah, her whole goal was to become like the #1. Yeah, that was your whole thing there. But Aqua's completely out of the picture. Ruby is blown the hell up. It's kind of all just become muddied, and her original goal has just disappeared out of sight. And then obviously during the Tokyo Blade play season as well, they both Akane and Aqua brought out the star power that Kana has. They brought it out to fruition. Oh yeah, literally flashes to the shit in season 1, right there. It's just so not true. See, now we have an official love triangle because Aqua is interested in both Akane and Kana at the same time. Who? Actor Mako Azami. Yeah, a whole bar here. She looks to be a little drunk already. You're already horribly suspect to me. Hello? This is clearly some actor girl that she used to know back in the day. But why have you suddenly called her, especially to a place like this where Kana is 100% correct? Someone saw her here. It would definitely start some not pleasant rumors. Yeah, trying to get her to drink too. Lying ass. Oh my god, you're such a liar. Because Kana was a third year. No. Because Aqua and Ruby were first years, Kana was a second year, so Kana is now a third year, which means she's only like 18. This girl's only 19. The drinking age in Japan is 20. You are not of age yet. Lying ass. Yeah, I gotta agree with you there, girl. Hey, we're getting Kana focused for the first time. She's been very much sidelined, honestly, really since season she got her chance to shine in the Tokyo Blade play, and that was very interlinked with Akane. Obviously we got all their backstory and stuff during season 2, but she really hasn't been a focal point focus since season 1 at all. I was going to talk about this at the beginning of this video as well because I've been thinking about it, but I forgot to. How little focus Kana has had. She was like one of the main characters of season 1, and she's been so sidelined. I was really hoping she would get brought back into the frame fray here, which I'm not really sure what the direction this series is going, how that's going to be done, if it's not informing her about Aqua's revenge, that path that he's on. I really hope that's not the case. I would honestly prefer she stays out of it. But it's also like, how else can she become a prevalent character again when Ruby's on her revenge path and Aqua has a chance to be headed back on that same path again? How does she become a focal point again without getting involved? I gotta drink or I'll be killing the vibe. Hello? Thank you for taking that drink, because she was about to just do that just to not kill shit. He directed Blazing Fluids and Snake Eyes. Damn! Oh my god! This depraved bitch! Holy shit! I'm gonna assume you have some I'm gonna assume she kinda has some not so good experiences with this girl for her to be calling her that. I don't think Kana would just dish out something like that without there being any reasoning there at all. Are you free right now? I'm having dinner in Roppongi. Director Shima's gonna join me. You wanna come? So it sounds like Mako might be trying to hook, like this director was looking into Kana and wanted to get into contact with her. I bet you the director told this Mako girl to get in contact with Kana. Maybe he's got a role for Kana. I don't know. This all seems very fishy. This is weird. That naive hope is why I put myself in this situation. That, yeah, she could land a job finally. She's at the end of her rope and just desperately trying to do one last thing to save herself. I don't like where this is headed, because when someone's desperate, they tend to not make the best decisions. Like, if Kana wasn't at the end of her rope here, she would have already left this place. If she wasn't at the end of her rope, she would have never come here in the first place. In Japanese show, this is what actually works. Family Breakdown. Was that a show she did when she was a kid, like movie or something she did when she was a kid? Oh god, this is so half-assed, girl. Oh my god, this is so like it's clear she's just obviously completely forcing herself here. Yeah, Hoshino Ruby's group, that's crazy, because originally Kana was supposed to be the front and center of Bikomachi. They made her the center on purpose, but it's clearly Ruby has just taken the spotlight entirely from what it originally was. They even call it Ruby Hoshino's group. What is that? What is with everybody scooching closer here? Can you two fuck off? Back up, damn! They both, but his like scooted closer, and so did she. Oh god, she really is just like everything is compounded to just no acting roles, falling completely out in Bikomachi, the whole thing with Aqua. Everything that could go wrong for this poor girl is going wrong. Do they? I feel like if they knew that, because it's true, they would be offering her more roles. You don't have anyone who can draw it out. Oh, the light returning to the eyes there a bit. I don't like this completely blank, dark look on your face. This whole situation, I don't like the atmosphere of this bar. I really don't. It's but this seemed like a serious thing here. He actually might want what's best for her. I say that very begrudgingly because I don't trust either of these two even remotely. I'm just so sketched out. This gives weird vibes. And this statement is, I mean, I hate that it's true because it is. When Kana has her ability drawn out, she is like second to none. She's insanely talented, but she's so down on herself so much a lot of the time that she loses her ability her innate talented ability that she has. And when it is drawn out, like what happened at their first concert in season 1, what happened during the Tokyo Blade play, when it is drawn out, it is there, it is prevalent, everybody sees it. I don't know if I believe that, I just don't. I'm assuming she's talking to Yoshizumi. He's her manager, girl. Okay, no, it's going to Miyako. Yikes, sounds like you gave up your privacy whenever you started becoming this big idol. It is still good. It's so interesting. Ruby with the dark eyes is so interesting because she's so still clearly Ruby, but it's just like, I don't even know how to put it, because in scenes like this, she's so prevalently still herself. She's still Ruby in all of these, but as far as it comes to furthering herself in the industry and things, she's flipped a switch and is just letting loose an unhinged side that has definitely always been there, I would say. I don't think Ruby's always been the most, like, sane person ever. Yeah, I don't know how else to put it. Like, I'm not trying to call it, like, be mean, but am I wrong in saying there's always been a little bit of an unhinged side to Ruby? Am I wrong in saying that? It's just been fully brought to the light with the way that she goes about everything she's doing as of late, just without any regard for anything else. She does what she does. Anything that will get her out there further, she's going to do. The biggest showcase of that was the whole drama with the fucking cosplayer shit with the show. I don't know. Anyway, it's good to still see that this is obviously still she's still Ruby at the end of the day. That's all I was trying to say. Mr. KANA if you switch agencies. Oh, Mimcho just standing there. What? I don't think the name thing is true. There's no, you can't, that's not how that works. It is her name. You can't, that's not how that works at all. This makes no sense. Yeah, they probably wouldn't have even let you have an Instagram account up until this point. They probably would have taken control of that instantaneously. Because I bet you what Ruby does is she's doing a bit of ego surfing and things like that on her account. Just send you DMs on social media. Ooh. Oh my god. Caught in the back and nodding over there. Oh god. Yeah, we know her industry knowledge is really up there. Corporate VTubers. Jesus! We won't meddle as long as you tell us. Yeah, Miyako's not gonna do it. Miyako will not do anything to purposely harm you, Ruby. You can be assured your own stepmother here is not going to do anything to harm you. She loves you and Aqua so goddamn much. Mess up around year 3. If you know where to draw the line. This whole thing is saying Kana should tell them, but something tells me she's so out of it right now that she might not. Okay, so maybe this series is going under. Okay, so because Ruby would be like 17 at this point. If Kana is 18 and they're saying that Kana is registered as an adult, obviously drinking age is 20, that's why she can't drink. But if they're registering her as an adult, then the whole spiel I had at the beginning with Akane makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense, right? Am I going insane? Okay, because when I was killed, that was when Ruby and Aqua were like 3 or 4. I and Hikaru would have both been over 18 at that point. You can absolutely get criminal charges slapped on him for conspiracy to murder. Am I going crazy? Is that not possible? Anything that happened when he was a minor, I guess not. Like, minor crimes are interesting. Like in the US, if it's severe enough, they'll be tried as an adult. But yeah, most of the time, more like that crimes committed as a minor are treated much less harshly. Sure, maybe it might be even less harshly in Japan. But he would have been an adult when he conspired to murder I. I don't know. Someone will have to inform me in the comments if I'm just going crazy here. Was she not gonna tell then? Ah, come on, girl. Gotcha, see in a bit. Where are you? I'm nearby, but sorry. This other party's popping off. I'll finish up here and head over ASAP. She's probably gonna be wasted or something. Oh, is that gonna leave her alone with the director here? Yes. He's also drinking. Your wife, huh? Why do I feel like Mako's not here on purpose? There's this whole situation with him, so I don't like it. It just screams fishy. It just does, okay? I might be slightly biased because I like Kana, so I'm a little more protective or something, but tell me this whole thing doesn't feel unbelievably fishy. I've never heard of the guild before. That's interesting. He called it the Actors Guild. Greatly with proven box office stars. Yeah, I mean, as far as like my knowledge of Japanese culture and everything like that is very limited, but as far as I understand, for things like anime in particular, the distributors have an insane amount of say over how things go. It's why things like 12 to 13 episode limits or like 24, 25 episode limits were so staunchly like it had to be that, and it was so very rarely broken because of the distributors who were giving these studios animes. And like, distributors sometimes will put animes on awful schedules, which is why sometimes productions from good studios might turn out trash because the scheduling and everything the distributors have put them on is like absolutely horrid, which despite no matter how much budget they may have or things like that, the scheduling is in the end the most important thing. As far as I understand, the distributors have a ton of power and say in how anime productions go as well. So yeah, I at least I believe, like I said, I could be wrong. My knowledge of how Japanese media culture works is very limited, but I think I have picked up a few things from how long I've been covering anime and things like that, and I do believe that this is a very much true thing for anime, and if he's saying it, I would assume it's true for other things as well. So that's why Kana, he's basically pointing to the fact of like Kana maybe hasn't been picked up is because she isn't like a known box office like go get 'em star yet, and so she hasn't been picked up for any productions or anything because they don't actually care about the person's acting ability. They care about who's going to be the biggest name to give them the most money, which is very much true. That rings true here in America as well. The amount of times that you see big name actors and actresses get put on movies because they're big name actors and actresses when there's probably smaller names who are incredible for the role but don't get picked. They're not famous enough. They won't bring in enough money because they can't advertise that this big celebrity is a part of this or something like that. Okay. Maybe this dude's a good dude. Hold on. They are starting to convince me that this dude is actually just a good dude. I was so on edge at first, but maybe we're okay. I don't know. I want to like him. He seems to genuinely care about the actors and finding good talent for the films he makes and things like that, at least from what he's saying. If he's not just giving lip service here, it sounds like he does genuinely care, and that's why he wants Kana. He has seen her acting talent. I also want to agree. Models who get into film are so demanding when they can't even act. We have experience with this with Melt. But he's trying to change at the very least. But for her thing that she was in with Aqua, everybody but her and Aqua were just models brought in to look good. He's the right amount of bitchy. The word bitch has been thrown out like 4 different times this episode. What if they made the bus come all the way to their front door? I feel like I'm in the acting world for the first time in ages. I really hope things are turning around for her. That would be fantastic. But the direction of this season has nobody doing great. And even if you want to say Ruby's doing great, she's doing it in a not so great way. So I just don't know. And it seems like for whatever reason, Aka Akasaka has it out for Kana. So we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping. This seems to be going well. I'm hoping it stays that way. I'm just not particularly optimistic at the moment. You gotta do an audition first. You gotta do an audition first. This guy goes so in depth with picking actors. Holy shit, does he do this for everybody? I mean, if you're really trying to make the best movie, the lead director being this close with the actors and actresses could be very beneficial. Yeah, I suppose if everybody's really in on this project and passionate about it and they love their director, I would assume that would lead to a very good product. Oh, was that Mako? Oh, never mind. Damn, she didn't show up at all. She feels like she can really take hold of this situation here as an actress. I mean, that was her original passion in the first place, was being an actress and everything like that. And she got roped into the idol life by Aqua in season 1, but then really felt passionate about it by the end of the season with her goal. But that has drifted and faded, but she still loves being a part of this actor, as a part of the movie making, actor, all the above field. That was her original passion. The light is once again shining in her eyes. Please do not rip this away from her. Please. There you go. Get together with the other employees of the office there. Okay. I'm really starting to like this guy. I really hope they don't do a 180 on here and have been fooling me this entire time. I'm actually really liking this dude. Please don't fuck it up. It is a bit of a dangerous situation, though, to just go somewhere with a guy like this on your own, so I'm glad she's at least being cautious. I don't know if she's texting Mako, like, come along with me or something. I don't quite know what she's saying there, but also the fact that Mako just didn't leave that party at all. I don't know if it was trying to just be a situation with the two of them. I don't know, but I am really starting to like this guy, and I appreciate that he said that there's other people there to hopefully, like, you know, make her more comfortable with going along, since there would be other fucking people there instead of just the two of them. I'm just all the good flags for this guy have been checked so far. I don't know. I just can't help but feel fishy, man. This show, the whole purpose is showing the dark side of the acting industry, idol industry, all these different industries and how their dark sides are. And I just don't see this going so well right away. I'm just really paranoid. That's it. This poor girl's gone through so much already. We're heading over to Shima D's office next. Oh, she's walked over here to the corner. Who's she calling? Oh no, is this guy gonna be like a genuinely good director or something, but then this bitch is gonna get jealous or something and try and make a scandal out of what's going on here? Oh no. She got glasses on, she's trying to hide her identity or something? I don't remember. Oh Jesus, those are dark eyes. Okay. Oh, I really don't like that reaction he just had there at all. God, that sounds so fake. Oh yeah. Oh, Jesus. This just looks like someone's home apartment. This doesn't even look like an office where there'd be other workers here. I'm glad Kana's picking up on the now immediate weird vibes, now that Mako isn't coming as well. Who the fuck was she calling? Kana! Kana... Didn't this guy say he had a wife? Where the fuck is she at? This also doesn't look like an office at all. It looks like a home apartment. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I don't like this situation. No. No, 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 no. That's what you'll say, yeah. Oh, Jesus, girl, you're really who's to... because what if this guy's been just running around acting like he's this good director and everything? You don't know if he'll try to, like, rape you or something. I guess at this point, he's made such an impression where she would be willing to trust him at least to that degree, where if she denied doing anything, he would stop. But you don't know that. You've only seen this guy twice. So and everything he said might be great. Especially in this industry, you can't trust people that quickly, but Kana's desperate and that's making her do not smart things. I don't like this!
騙し討ちにあった顔してら。安心してよ。俺だってアホな大学生じゃないんだから。いろいろわきまえて。
I know where to draw the line.
そうですよね。私なんかをそういう目で見たりしないですよね。
いや、めちゃくちゃ見てるよ。
Okay, Jesus Christ.
俺は興味がある人にしか仕事を振らないんだよ。
Bro! I can't be all out unless I'm interested not in love and not in work. Didn't you say you had a wife? What? Brother! Oh. Oh, you're both... Don't tell me Mako's his wife or something, right? That would be a crazy twist. Where suddenly, yeah, that would not... No, that wouldn't be good. But also... This... The wife thing feels like an excuse to get someone close, or to let's make someone drop their guard, being like, oh, he's married, he wouldn't do anything, and then get them close into a situation like this where he can then be like, oh no, she just plays around, maybe he doesn't actually even have a wife, it's just a lie. Now I don't know what I can trust from this fucking guy. He might be passionate about the acting industry, but he also might be a player just as much. We gotta don't ask, don't tell. So you two just swing, I guess. He's alright. Zero cover. Yeah, that's real. Oh boy, here we go. Jesus Christ. Trying to sweet talk, knowing that she wants this role really badly. He is trying to sweet talk his way into her pants right now. Like I said, what he said about the actor shit and like everything he thinks about the industry, very well could be true. That's part of his job. But his personal life is a whole other situation where he seemingly will... I knew something felt fishy. The pressure of the camera. No, no, no. Please, please, for the love of God, do not let this man sweet talk you into this. Who the fuck's to say he's gonna do this and then not even give you a role? You don't know. You cannot trust this guy like that. He sounds like he's genuine and everything, but people are good liars. People are really good liars sometimes. No way, right? No fucking way.
場所に帰れる
Kana. I don't think the series would take it there, but we'll fucking see. That would, oh my god.
もし本当にそうなれるなら
Oh my god. And this is like obviously for what he's doing, it's obviously insane, but it's also on the flip side what wanting to get there, the lengths that a person who's desperate will go to do it. I hate this. Not even, and it's not even a thing of like because I ship her with Aqua or some shit like that. I want better for her. She should. She should want better for herself. It was the same thing I was saying with Akane back when she was doing her whole spiel about being okay with just, you know, being in a relationship with Aqua even if he doesn't love her. And I was like, you should want better for yourself. You should want someone to be with someone who actually loves you. It's the same somewhat situation. It has nothing to do. I genuinely don't really care that much about the Aqua ships. Right now, nobody needs to be with anybody. Everybody's so mentally fucking broken. No relationships need to happen in the first place. I just think Kana is my favorite character in this show, and I want the best for her, and this is not that. This is not that.
帰れるもし本当にそうなれるなら私は
That star. Whoa. That star radiating so strongly. Oh.
泣いちゃうくらい好きな人がいるんだ。どんな人？
Ow! Oh my god. Ow! I fucking... I went down. I was gonna go down because I was like, oh my god, this just but I have socks on and I have like one of those like office mats so you're not rolling your office shirt around your carpet and making dents in your carpet and shit. I have one of those office mats and my sock, I was like going down and it just fell right on my ass. This is not a situation to laugh, but ow, that hurt. Oh my god. Even after all this time, it's just Aqua left such a strong impact on her and showed her who she can be, how she can be, and all the above. As yeah, she's not willing to do something like this to continue furthering herself, and it seems like this guy might still give her the role anyway. That's not something she had to do. And now, because his biggest thing, what he was saying, if what he was saying was true, was he wants to connect with somebody as a person first, a man second. So now if Akana can begin talking about how Aqua has affected her life, how she came up, how her struggles she's had and things like that, they can still connect as people and she can still get the role. He laid out another option that we can now find through what she did here, this final, just cry. Oh my god, this poor fucking girl. Oh my god, holy. I literally was asking for a Kana-centered episode, and this one has just been a fucking brutal watch. Just like seeing her in her just complete desperation, almost go through with this to get what she wants. But, oh man, This season's been fucking brutal. Like, holy shit, this season has been brutal. Oh my god. And what do you know, she was saying, like, I'm an adult, I can 18, I can do this, and then in the end she ends up bawling, crying. You're still a kid, girl. You're still a kid. The high through the tears, and what do you know? When she said, no, I can't do this, he got up and backed off. I'm glad they've introduced an actual, seemingly good-hearted playboy. Usually, like, playboys and everything, and you would especially think with, like, the industry that they're in and everything are, like, awful people, but they introduced, like, an actually, seemingly, he wants to sleep around. He enjoys it. He says him and his wife both enjoy it, but here he is, you know, being also a good person. If they don't want it, he's not gonna force them into it, though he did try to set the mood and coerce. It felt like he was trying to coerce her into it by being like, I'll get you out there, the biggest acting role of your career. It felt like he was trying to get her into it, but she denied. He backed off. I can at the very least respect that. Oh. The tone shift. This dude's probably gonna be like, you like this guy? Oh nice, let me so I get the wrong idea. No, it's not the wrong idea. He does like you. But I just can't. Oh my god. Honestly, this is a pretty apt reaction for how Aqua's gone about this situation. I cannot lie. Like, you know, they were super close and everything, and then he just ghosted her all of a sudden. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, this is a pretty apt reaction for everything. Felt for you to get over this guy as a girl. You're still here screeching over him. Oh, so entertaining. Interesting way to put it, brother. What, Mako, who did you call last night? Oh god, were they up like all night? Job's the right way with my skills. Oh my god. Yep, definitely done by Mako. Who the fuck are you? Is that... No way that... What's his name? The fucking director. It looks like him. What the hell is the director's name? It looks like fucking Kaburagi. No, it's not. I take it back. Kaburagi's got a different hair design. It does look similar to him, but... Price was probably done by Mako's agency, right? To try and take B. Komachi down a peg. I want to bet you money that's what they did. Mako specifically got Kana in contact with this director, knowing the director would take a shine to her because he wants real acting talent. Then when he invites all three of them out, Mako doesn't show up because she's stuck at another party, when it looked to me like she was just chilling at a bar. Kana says, I'm going over to his place, are you coming with? And she's like, not gonna make it. So then Kana goes by herself and she wants to make a scandal out of it, probably to take B. Komachi down a peg. I bet you that's what just happened here. Oh, god damn it. Kana out of desperation might just have made everything else, it might have just made it worse. Oh god. And they didn't even do anything, but she comes out looking like exhausted, and there's a guy taking pictures of her coming out of that area. You could really, like, people are very quickly obviously going to make assumptions about it. This whole situation is so messy. Ugh. There's another peak episode, though. This season, if it keeps going at this rate, it might end up being my favorite season. The drama and everything is so good. I mean, excuse me. The last two reactions alone were like an hour and 15 minutes each, which is crazy. Good ass episode. I'm glad we got a Kana-censored episode, though. I was just in a state of perpetual dread the entire episode because where it ended up is where I thought it was going, except for now it's even worse because of they're gonna create some drama out of this. Poor girl was finally just trying to come up, was doing desperate shit, desperate not smart shit because she didn't tell her agency about it, and she ends up going to this guy's place. They don't actually do anything, and she still might get the role because she's now made a connection with him, but it's going to turn into some drama, and he's probably not going to want to cast her anymore because she's going to be in some drama that probably involves him. His name will probably be in there as well because it'll be like Bikomachi star Kana Arima coming out of, I forget his name, but this director's apartment in the morning looking tired, what could have gone on, big scandal, and that's how it's going to go. I can already see it. Kana just can never catch a break, ever. She's literally just been struggling since the show started, by the way. She had her come up on Bikomachi. That didn't last that long. She's already on the come down from that. She's the least favorite member of Bikomachi now. She got in she was struggling with acting at the beginning, got in one big role at Tokyo Blade, and now she's about to get involved in a controversy which is going to dive things down. She literally can never, ever actually catch a break, ever. Fucking Ruby's going crazy succeeding. Aqua's still steadily succeeding, getting roles and things and on the talk show and whatever. Akane is popping the hell off. She's a huge actress now. Everybody's going great. Memcho's struggling a bit as well, to be fair, but it's just like everything's going great except for her. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna see where this continues to go. This is a really hard episode to watch because it was a full episode of Kana just not making good decisions. It sucks because that doesn't change that she's best girl to me, not even close. She's still my favorite character in the show, a character that can make flawed decisions like these out of desperation, which all the characters in this show are flawed. All of them are. That's kind of the point. They're all broken in some way by the industry, but just watching a full episode of her making these decisions which were not very smart out of the desperation was so hard to watch. It was so goddamn hard to watch, but it is a peak episode nonetheless. Anyway, so I think that is going to wrap it up for my reaction to Oshinoko Season 3 Episode 5. I was gonna say 16. I was thinking about a different show there for a second. Episode 5. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.